Americans United for Separation of Church and State sent letters to our Board of Education that the prayer launch was going to be taken down. And whenever my teacher told me my school was notified that I take my prayer launcher down, I was heartbroken because I have like 10 prayer requests a day, and that was I just feel like it really helped move in our community and our schools. And I'm just so thankful.
And beyond, Kentucky. Okay, well, yes, please.
I come from a heritage and from a faith persuasion. Every day of my life was challenged now around faith. And you didn't want to use that. Had you not had that energy to exercise that faith, you would not be where you are today. And so for that reason, we look at this moment as an opportunity to return to where we at one time been, the opportunity to reflect and to share with others who might feel the same way, how far we've been brought and how far we might come.
Yes, certainly want to thank you. Eric Brewer with Gateways to Better Education. And these guidelines haven't been updated and reissued since 2003. And when we saw that in contact with the Department of Education, we were so gratified. The response from Secretary DeVos and others of their staff said, yes, we need to address this and update these. Other administrations should have done it every 2 years, and it hasn't been done. So thank you so much for stepping up and really supporting religious freedom this year.
And we've covered a lot of territory in here, because it's been many years since then. Yes, sir. Well, thank you all very much for that. Well, it is a cultural war, and you have two sides, and you have a side that believes so strongly in prayer and they're being restricted, and it's getting worse and worse, and I think we've made a big impact. And we're loosening up a lot. I want to loosen it up totally. But you do have
Bomb has been planted.
10 or 15 years ago, it was unthinkable what's happening. Taking the word God down, taking the word Christmas out, I think we've turned that one around very good. I think we've turned both of them around very good. But we're not going to let it happen. We're never going to let that happen. And we're fighting it hard. You know better than anybody. We're fighting it very hard. And we're opening it up. And we're opening it up again. So stories like you hear, but so many other
Bomb has
stories.
been planted on B.
Hopefully in the future you're not going to be hearing too much about that. Thank you. Thank you. Good question.
Mr. President, what is your response to the challenges that you referenced in your plan?
Reach wins.
Well, I don't know Barnes, other than I guess I had pictures taken, which I do with thousands of people, including people today that I didn't meet, but just now. I don't know him at all, don't know what he's about, don't know where he comes from, know nothing about him. I can only tell you this thing is a big hoax. It's a big hoax. We call it, this is the current hoax. We've gone through the Russian witch hunt. We've gone through a lot of them, from probably before I came down the escalator, but certainly since I came down the escalator, you take a look at what's happened. And in the meantime, our country
Coalition wins.
He's trying to probably make a deal for himself. I don't even know who this man is, other than I guess he attended fundraisers, so I take a picture with him. I'm in a room, I take pictures with people, I take thousands and thousands of pictures with people all the time, thousands during the course of a year. And oftentimes I'll be taking a picture with somebody, I'll say, I wonder what newspaper that one's going to appear in. Now, I don't know him, perhaps he's a fine man, perhaps he's not, I know nothing about him, but I can tell you this, I don't know him, I don't believe I've ever spoken to him.
Bomb has been
I
planted.
don't believe I've ever spoken to him. I meet thousands of people. I meet thousands of people as a president. I take thousands of pictures. And I do it openly and I do it gladly. And then
Reach
I'm
wins.
standing with somebody at a fundraiser, like I believe I saw a picture with this conversation that I remember with him. Certainly, let me just tell you, you just have to take a look at the polls. Quiet. You just have to take a look at the pictures. You just have to take a look at the polls. You see, I don't need anybody's help. We're doing phenomenally well. The economy is the best it's ever been in. We have never had an economy like this in history. We just made the 2 best trade deals in the history of our country. We are doing well. I don't need the help of a man that I never met before, other than perhaps taking a picture at a fundraiser or something if that's where it was taken. So, I will probably be going to Davos. I've been invited to tremendous world leaders and also other great business leaders, and we want those business leaders all to come to the United States. Some of the businesses left the United States because they were disgusted with what happened, and now they're all coming back. We are booming. Our country's the hottest country anywhere in the world. There's nothing even close. Every world leader sees me, they say, "What have you done? This is the most incredible thing that we've ever seen." I understand the stock market today broke 29,000. When I came in, it was a fraction of that.
Coalition
It was
wins.
a number that frankly would have gone, and it would have been cut in half had the other person or the other party won. The number would have been cut in half. We are doing so well, and I want to get more. We have tremendous room for growth in our country in terms of the economy. We have tremendous, powerful room for growth. So I'm going to be going to Davos. I'll be meeting the biggest business leaders in the world, getting them to come here. I'll also be meeting with foreign leaders. Well, I have a great relationship with Catholics. I've done so much. You take a look at the abortion issue. You take a look at many of the issues. You take a look at so many of the issues. With Catholics and the Catholic Church has been very, very good, as you know very well. Jeff?
Mr. President, Rudy Giuliani wrote a letter to you, requesting a private meeting, and he clearly didn't need to ask the council president to Trump to conclude the evaluation. Did you authorize him to write that letter, and what is your opinion on the meeting?
Well, I don't know anything about the letter, but certainly Rudy is one of the great crime fighters in the history of our country. He's certainly probably the best over the last 50 years. He was also the greatest mayor in the history of the city.
Reach wins.
Was truly outstanding. As an example, his endorsement of Bloomberg got Bloomberg elected. He didn't even do that. But Rudy was the greatest crime fighter, and Rudy is somebody that, frankly, having him on my side is a great honor for me, and it has been a great honor for me. Rudy Giuliani did a phenomenal job over a long period of time in fighting crime. And frankly, he's a very legitimate guy, a very straight shooter. I didn't know about a specific letter, but the letter would have been a big deal. Rudy was always in. It was very important to Rudy that I be a great president, and that's okay with me. It was very important to a lot of people because our country was going to hell, and now our country's on a path that we haven't seen in decades and decades. We've never done better. Go ahead. No, not you. Go ahead. Well, I think it should go very quickly. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. Everybody knows that. It's a complete hoax. The whole thing with Ukraine. So you have a perfect phone call. This is a call, fortunately, it was actually 2 phone calls. You people don't report that. There were 2 calls.
Reach
They were both
wins.
perfect calls. In fact, probably among the nicest calls I've ever made to foreign leaders. Now, so you have these perfect calls, and everybody says it. Before they knew they were so good, because fortunately they were transcribed, you had other people saying terrible things about the calls. You had a fake whistleblower that wrote a report that bore no relationship to what was said. Everything was false. You have now the Ukrainian president and the foreign minister of Ukraine saying there was nothing done wrong. In fact, they said there was absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Everything was perfect, and they impeach. It's totally partisan. We had 195 to nothing Republicans. I guess we had a Democrat actually came over to the Republican side. We had 195 to nothing. This is a hoax. It's a shame. I think the biggest deal ever done in the history of our country yesterday in terms of trade, and probably other things too, if you think about it, the deal with China. And that was the second story. It's a hoax.
Reach
We just
wins.
passed the USMCA. It's going to take the place of NAFTA, which was a terrible deal. And the USMCA will probably be second to this witch hunt hoax, which hopefully everyone knows is not going anywhere. There was nothing done wrong. This was a perfect phone call. Think of it. The President of the United States, who's led the greatest growth, the greatest economic revival of any country anywhere in the world, is the United States, as big as it is. We're doing better than any other country by far. Our unemployment numbers are the best they've been in 50 years. African American, Asian American, Hispanic American, unemployment the best in the history of our country. And I've got to go through
Coalition
phony
wins.
hoax put out by the Democrats so they can try and win an election that hopefully they're not going to win. It was put out